Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com, here with Ryan Dungey. Ryan, I got to ask you, last week, I know you weren't happy with that performance, a sixth. You went down at one point early in the race, but you won that heat race.
Yeah, I think the heat race got us off to a good start, and but in the main, obviously, that to being up front is key. But I think at the end of the night, sixth, it was considering with a little bit of a fall and the first race back. I think the experience is what we're trying to go for right now, and wins would be great as well. But I think just to be back preparing and maybe even getting a little bit more of an understanding of learning with the bike and here for next year, and just trying to keep steadily improving.
You mentioned that improvement. I saw at one point you guys are still changing swing arms and links and things like that. I mean, you guys are still developing.
Absolutely. I think this year we got off to a great start, being it's a brand new 450 KTM, and it's not easy to do, especially when you don't have much past years of notes. But at the same time, we've learned so much, and I got a great group of people behind me. The whole team, Red Bull KTM, is doing an awesome job. So I think at the end of the day, we're out here racing, and we got a great bike capable of winning every night. But it doesn't hurt to keep trying stuff.
Someone else, your teammate, Ken Roxon, with that second on that 350, I mean, I thought he put in a great ride. I mean, I was watching him, and, there were some spots where maybe I thought he was a little bit down on power, where, like the 450, if that would have helped him maybe.
Yeah, that 350 KTM is also a great bike, and Kenny, he's a talented young kid, at 17. He's pretty amazing how the speed and the I guess just the matureness he has. But absolutely, it was good to see Ken get a second place. First, I think his best finish in the 450 class, and it's a bummer we couldn't both be up there on the podium. But at the same time, got to take it for what it is and keep moving forward.
Let me ask you this, as a former rider, I know that your bike, and I'm talking about the wins that you've had this year, especially in Phoenix, on the harder dry tracks, the bike seems to be like you guys are spot on your settings, where like last week it was a little bit more softer, and maybe you're still trying to figure it out like you said.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the steel frame, it really, I think, benefits on something more hard pack. I think it's got a little bit more giving and such, but but at the same time, when you get on the softer dirt, I think there's a little bit we need to figure out yet, but at the same time, I feel like we're getting a better understanding. And we did struggle a little bit last week with bike setup. I ain't gonna hide that at all. I kind of fought it a little bit, but at the same time, so much positive to take away from it. I think, and I think it's the only way to be. To get negative and down is not going to really get you anywhere. So I think you just have that positive can-do attitude and just learn.